Lastly, Barack Obama spoke at a fundraiser in New Jersey on Friday night at the home of the multimillionaire governor of New Jersey. And he said the party needs to fight harder. And he said, the party needs to be for, he embraced the, what do you call that thing? The abundance. Is that what it's called? Abundance.
Yeah.
He embraced the abundance agenda. But what's interesting, maybe more interesting than what he said, was that his aides yesterday decided to do what they've sometimes done in the past, which is hand out on background his quotes, so the New York Times and others could write about them. Dan, what role is Team Obama trying to position him to play here?
I mean, it is so classic Obama. It is leading from behind. I mean, it is. Where was he when all this was going down and law firms were terrified and the elected officials in the party were in the fetal position? That's when they needed somebody with backbone to say, hey, we need to stand up and fight. And I'm going to, help lead this a little. We all laughed at Hillary Clinton putting out the tweets and other things, and that she was not a good messenger for it. But I don't understand why they leaked it now. I don't understand, what he thinks he's going to accomplish. If he really believes this, when Gavin Newsom was standing his ground, he should have come out and provided some support for Gavin Newsom.
Roll up his sleeves.
To now sit there at a fundraiser on a Friday night and say the party needs to get tough. Like, he was the biggest wimp in the party.
By the way, just so we're clear about the party getting tough, there's a cringy video last night of Ken Martin, the DNC chair in Tennessee, saying, we're down here fighting for Tennessee because this is with a state rep from Pennsylvania. And I'm thinking to myself, Obama's talking about the party getting tough, and the party chairman is in Tennessee talking about flipping red states. It's like, dude, you actually have an election in New Jersey.
But I mean, if you look at Obama's history, he was really detached from the midterms in 2010 at first. For the first year and a half, he thought it was like beneath him to get involved in it. Then by the time they realized what was going on, they were like, it's a little bit too late. He set up the whole, Organizing for America instead of helping the DNC. They did not share a lot of that with the DNC after they left. He was not very involved after he left office in 2016 with everything. And then in 22, when he did try to go see Joe Biden in 23 to express concern that his campaign was getting off to a slow start, they leaked that he basically said, what the F are you doing? But he didn't do anything after that.
Right. He's as interested in building the Democratic Party as I am in Australian rules rugby, which is to say, I'm not totally uninterested in it. I'll check a clip on YouTube on occasion, but I'm not there on a sustained basis.
I feel like this is all about like a narrative. Like he wants to pretend he cares so that he can go play golf tomorroa and say, I did show up.
It'd be great to know what led up to their decision to say, let's type up the remarks and hand them out. Like what's their metric of success? Certainly not the three of us mocking him, but what is their metric of success? Because what do they hope happens?
So here's what I believe probably did happen is that you've got, when you're at this level, Obama doesn't have the key political operatives around him anymore. That's just the case of any political former. But I'm just wondering, did somebody say, oh, Mr. President, that was a great speech. We should get it out there. And no one's thinking, again, five paces down the road.
Right. He's got access to the top. He's got access to the top minds.
Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss a clip, and you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.